Hey guys, I'm live today and I wasn't planning on going live. I was planning on doing my spring capsule wardrobe, but I decided why not just do it live in my Facebook group and then I can just post the replay on YouTube. So for those of you guys that are new to my Facebook group, welcome. You may not know that I actually also have a YouTube channel where I've posted my capsule wardrobes in the past. So I decided as part of my celebration of my Glam Goddess program releasing in the Feminine Goddess program, I would do a little series showing you my capsule wardrobe. I do have lighting available. Let me know if this is better, if this is like washing out the clothes and stuff, or you want me to turn that off and just let the lighting do its thing, the natural lighting. Let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. So if you guys don't know, my kids and I, we have a capsule wardrobe that we do for the various seasons of the year, and it really helps us get dressed fast in the morning. It eliminates a lot of things in our closet that don't get worn, and it also eliminates sort of decision fatigue, eliminates a lot of laundry. Hi Rosie. Off. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Just wanted to know that. And over the years that we've been practicing this, every year we seem to get a little bit more efficient in this way of dressing. My kids love it. Of course, my middle son had a hard time with it in the beginning because he's he needs to see a lot of stuff visually. So my middle child was the only one that kind of struggled with it in the beginning. But over time, he sees the benefits of it and he realizes too now that we only reach for the items that we enjoy the most anyways. So having said that, I have already gotten my spring wardrobe ready for this year. I do live in Texas, so of course spring comes a little bit earlier here. I'm in a new season of life, so you're going to see some new things that you typically don't see me wearing, not so much in the past. I counted the items. I know that people are big with the capsule wardrobe with having a number. I don't have a number that I guide myself by, but afterwards I do like to count the items so that you guys know how many items I have. And I have about 20 items of clothing in my spring capsule. Having said that though, if I'm completely honest with you guys, I will say I'm only wearing about half of them on repeat. So I probably could have even pared down more because when I love something, I tend to wear it over and over again. That is just kind of how I am, and I've been that way for years. I will buy a whole bunch of stuff, my previous self, but only still wear about 10% of the items I have. So now I've learned not to buy that other 80-90%. Of course I still make mistakes, it's not perfect, but so let me show you guys some of my favorite pieces from my capsule this year. You'll see a lot of stuff I ended up getting from Target this year. In the past with Target, I've noticed that their quality lasts their items last in my closet a long time. I just got rid of 2 skirts that I had bought from Target 5 years ago, wore them through my pregnancy, wore them on the way of weight loss, wore them to vacation everywhere, and just now I had to get rid of them after 5 years of continuous daily use. This is one of the dresses that I bought from Target, and I've been living in this dress. I absolutely love it. It has like an attached lining, so it's like very easy to wear. You haven't seen me wear a lot of dresses in the past. I've had a YouTube channel for 7 years, and I bet you haven't seen me wear them. Part of the reason is because I was very self-conscious in dresses, even though I was attracted to them. My sister said the same thing. For some reason, we were always attracted to dresses on other people, but we were really self-conscious. So I really sat down last year and thought about, okay, why don't I like wearing dresses? And I came up with a couple of reasons. One, I didn't think that my legs looked the way that I wanted them to look. Secondly, I have a birthmark on my leg that I wasn't happy about. And third was that I had this weird rough spot on my knee that I couldn't get rid of. So I said, okay, well, these are fixable things. One just required a mindset. My birthmark is mine. It's a part of who I am, and I have learned to love it. The other 2 things I can work on. I've worked on my body. I work out, and I started doing a lot of lower body exercises, and my legs have never looked better. The rough spot thing, I got a really nice sort of scrubbing kind of cloth from Target that I use on my knee, and I also apply a lot of moisturizer, coconut, you've seen my tutorial on this, coconut oil, shea butter, and I add some essential oils, and that spot went away. So now I can wear dresses and I'm loving it, especially since I live in Texas. It's so hot. I've been really enjoying wearing dresses. So this is one that I've literally living in right now. This is one that I bought last year actually. It's just like kind of a flowy, really loose dress, and I actually bought this in, not last year, the year before that, in fall winter, and I wore it with really high knee-high boots, and it's a thicker material, but I can still get away with wearing it here. I'm probably not going to be able to carry that into summer though. Summers here are brutal, so I'm gonna have to remove some of these items as I go into summer. Another one of my newer purchases from Target that I am obsessed with. If you follow my YouTube channel, then you've seen this dress multiple times already. This is from their Acceleration brand, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it was only $27, and the quality on this dress is amazing. It makes me feel like a goddess. Like, there's just something very royalty about this dress. When you put it on, it just looks amazing. And one of the things I should have mentioned before I started showing you my wardrobe is that the current season of life I'm in is that my husband and I go out at least twice a week. And one of those times is usually him just coming home and saying, hey, you know, get dressed, let's go out. And the other time is usually like a planned date that he plans like a week or 2 weeks in advance, puts it on the calendar, and it's usually a little bit fancier. So I thought about, do I need like dress up clothes for this? Do I need like separate items? And so my solution is that I just bought the things that I would wear every single day, and they're a little bit glammed up anyways because I like dressing that way on a daily basis. And what I do is I dress the items up with heels and fancy like nice accessories. I have 7 pairs of high-end designer shoes, and I like wear the hell out of them, rock them, and absolutely love them. So my solution is, like, for example, this is the outfit that I have on today, and it's a skirt and just a little crop top that I've tucked in the skirt. This is one of my newer pieces as well from Target. And so when he comes home and he goes, hey, let's go out, let's go do something, all I have to do is take off my flats, add in some high heels, and done. So that's kind of my theme for this spring and summer, is to just be dressed up all the time and then be prepared to go out that way. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just add a lipstick and done. So that's how I'm keeping it like super easy, super simple, and I don't need to have all these dressed up clothing. I can just dress up whatever I'm wearing. But this is definitely one of my favorite purchases to wear out with him. I think the last 3 date nights that we had at fancier places, I wore these all like in a row. And my husband is also, you know, he has a very minimalist philosophy, so it's not like, you know, he minds that I'm wearing the same dress. Like, he doesn't even care about stuff like that. So I'm like really excited about that. So, okay, so another one of my dresses that I'm carrying from last year, this is it's a very lightweight sweater dress, super lightweight. And I wore this a ton last year. If you've been following me, you've seen my outfit of the days. I can wear this probably, it's end of March, right? So probably into April, probably not into May, but that's why it's my spring capsule. So this needs to go in the wash. That's why I'm holding it like that. Another one of my dress purchases, 2 of them. This is also from Target. This is definitely one that I'm going to be wearing into summer a lot because it's very lightweight. Typically, I can't do these kind of cuts because I feel like it's too revealing, but I love that this has a little button on the top so you can like clip that in and it works beautifully. And then this is a dress that I got from Gap. I needed a dress that was a little bit more, almost like something I could wear daily, but almost business-like, that I could dress up for meetings or date nights and things like this. And when I saw this and tried it on, I knew this was the one. It's very plain and simple, but I can wear this with flats every single day, add some nice heels to it, add some nice jewelry to it, and dress it up. So that's kind of my theme for this spring summer. here, I don't know if you can see, these are all my crop tops. And a lot of minimalists that do capsule wardrobes don't count t-shirts in their capsule. This would be considered my t-shirts because the only bottoms that I have are, I have these palazzo pants. Both of these you've seen in Outfit of the Days, and then the skirt that I have on. And all these items could be worn with a crop top because they're all high-waisted. So as you can see, like, it's not very revealing, but it's still sexy and cute. And it looks cute where if I'm just, you know, this is what I'm wearing on a daily basis, and then my husband comes home and says, hey, let's go out, like, heels, done. So if you, as you can see, like, my philosophy base mainly is that dress a little bit upgraded every day anyways, and so then those same pieces of clothing can transfer easily. I do still have some tops that are from last year that I'm going to be wearing out. Honestly though, since I've started wearing dresses, I'm not liking jeans at all anymore. I'm probably not, I have 2 pairs of jeans. I only own 2 pairs of jeans. Probably not going to be buying anymore for a long time, and both of my jeans are super old. I can't see myself doing it now that I love how I look and feel in dresses. What else? So I do have like 1 pair of leggings that I carried over from fall winter that I can wear with the tops if I wanted to, but I'm just loving the dressing. So I probably could pare this down to even a 10-item wardrobe. I think my friend Jennifer L. Scott from the Daily Connoisseur will be really happy if I do that, because that's something that she started and something that she follows. By her standards, I'm probably already fitting into it because she doesn't count leggings and she doesn't count t-shirts. So yeah, and some of the things that I use to glam up my casual yet upgraded everyday clothes are nice accessories. I do like my designer shoes and my designer handbags, and I have a fairly good collection. So I have, like I said, 7 total of heels, but one of them is high heel boots. So I guess 6 pair of high heels that I can wear out. And then I have 1, 2, 3, I don't know, like 6, 7 designer bags. So even if I'm wearing something casual like this, all I have to do is switch out my Tory Burch sandals that I wear daily to these, add a red lip, grab a bag, out the door. Like, that's to me kind of my everyday lifestyle based on my season of life, which I think is so important to consider your season of life when you're building your capsule wardrobe. So in my Glam Goddess program that is releasing on April 1st as part of my Feminine Goddess package, so it's my 12 Masteries program, 12 programs to self-mastery. I talk about how to curate a capsule wardrobe, and it doesn't have to be boring. I know so many people think that if you have a capsule wardrobe, it has to just be basics or it has to be just black and white. No, you work with your season of life and the colors that you love. So for example, if you saw my wardrobe on dressing a few years ago, I said I hate black, I hate wearing black. Well, guess what? I'm wearing black now. So what I've discovered is I hated wearing black when I had black hair, because then it was like black, black, black. It was just too much black. So now that I have way lighter hair, I find that I actually look cute in black. So you have to be able to look at, you know, your season of life, like what else is going on with you, like your body image issues, if you have any, like you work through them like I did with the dresses stuff, and be able to feel like a goddess every single day. I don't invest a lot of money into my clothes, but they're not exactly cheapy items either. I do look for quality, and then I will just wear it out. And I know that I get a lot of questions sometimes for people saying, well, what if like I don't want to wear out my good stuff? If all you have is good stuff, wear it out, because we live in an abundant universe, and it literally takes 1 click on the internet and 24 hours later you can have anything delivered to you. You can get in your car, go to the mall, and buy anything you need. So hoarding clothes just doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, if you really think about it, you may not even like the item later. So just everything in your closet should be something that you love to wear. So I'm getting some questions. Let's see. Cynthia said, very nice, love it. Thank you, Cynthia. Evelyn said, I love dresses and skirts. I can't wait to start wearing dresses again. Love your wardrobe. Thank you, Evelyn. Rachel said, yay, first thing I've seen you live. Oh, thank you. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks, Samina. Let's see. Rachel also said, dresses are the best, the easiest thing to wear to feel put together on a daily basis. Yes, I live in Texas, like I mentioned, so now that I'm wearing dresses, it's already in the 80s here. I can't imagine like ever going back to like jeans again. Like even though these are white jeans and I could wear them now, I just feel so constricted in them. So by the way, that's another thing. So I don't store clothing away. I see the benefits of it from the people that do like to do it. I personally don't like storing clothes away. So my solution to capsule wardrobe is when you walk into my closet, that's my husband's side over there, and this is my side. I hang the current season clothes here, what you see, and here, what you don't see, are my clothing for the seasons that I'm not in. So like my cardigans, my sweaters, things that I know I won't be wearing right now, like my jeans, I have here. So they're all hanging, nothing is stored away. So if we had a weather change or I was traveling, I could still grab things from here if I needed, if I'm like going to a place with a different climate than our own. So I just like doing it that way. There's nothing wrong with storing stuff away if that's what you like to do. But this is just what works for me. Evelyn said, I don't think you're casual. It's that if that's casual, sign me up. You're very well dressed up. Thank you so much. This is as casual as I can be. I guess that's the best way to say it. I don't look and feel good in like jeans and a simple t-shirt. That's just, I've never felt good with that. I see girls on Pinterest wearing a simple t-shirt, rolled up jeans, and looking glam. Like they look glam dolls. I don't know what it is about me. I can't look cute like that. I just don't feel cute. Maybe because I'm not very good at styling things up in that way where they can add the right accessories and do that. And I understand and I've accepted that as one of my personality traits. And if I do buy t-shirts, they need to be glammed up a bit. So let me give you an example of that. This is a t-shirt to me. Okay? I mean, if you take away the sleeves, it's basic. But the sleeves just add a little something to it. So if I do t-shirts, it has to be something like this or something off the shoulder like this. So that's like my version of t-shirts. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got. So let me see if I want to show you guys any more items. Oh, let me tell you something else that I've done that's a little different. Are you combing your hair? You're brushing your hair? Okay, so if you were following me last year and you saw my spring summer capsule last year, then you are probably tired of these two tops. Okay. I wore the hell out of these two tops last year. These were in my spring and summer capsule last year, and they're from Nordstrom Rack. They're really easy, forgiving fabric. They're very loose fitting, and they were perfect. I wore them so much that I just started like despising them. Like I can't even look at them. I got so tired of them. That's how much I will wear stuff though, that it will come a point where I'm tired of them. Having said that though, because I know that I really love them, I'm not getting rid of these. And I know that's so against the whole minimalist philosophy of getting rid of things that you're not wearing. But because I know that once I was in love with them, I wore the hell out of them, and I go through these cycles. I know myself really well. Probably later this summer or next year, these will probably be coming back out and back into my rotation. They fit my sort of criteria for t-shirts or dressed up shirts really well. They're off the shoulder. They're very forgiving material. They're great for traveling because if you hand wash them, they'll dry in like an hour. So I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not a believer in getting rid of perfectly good things that you have a history of wearing and loving just because you're bored of them right now. So if you count all the total clothing items in my entire wardrobe, including t-shirts, which I know a lot of people don't count, including leggings, I have about 100 pieces in all seasons, like everything combined. It includes my sweaters and everything. Things that typically most minimalists don't count when they're counting their items. So I'm like, that's a comfortable number for me. At any given time, I'm only wearing about 20 items, if that much, but I rotate through them. So this is a little bit different. I know it doesn't fit into any of the minimalist philosophies, but this is how I do things. And I have them right out here with my winter and fall stuff that I'm no longer wearing. So in case I had to, like, for example, this dress, like I said, it is a sweater dress. It's a light sweater dress, but it's a sweater dress. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to wear this after April. So as I start taking some of these things out and putting them in the fall winter, I could, if I wanted to, add a top in from here and still have like 15 items, 20 items to rotate within. So that's kind of my philosophy for my outfits. Satya said, I've been following you from very beginning. You used to take videos sitting in your closet with lots of clothes. Wow, what you have become inspiration. Thank you, Satya. So the thing with me is that I've always had a lot of clothes in my closet, but even before I knew what minimalism was, or I knew my style or anything like this, I've always had a history of only wearing about 10% of my closet. I think most Americans do that because I've seen a lot of stats where people say that most Americans only wear about 20% of their closet. So now I've just gotten smarter of not buying so much and only buying things that I know I will wear the hell out of. And this is almost starting to get like worn out too, because I do wear my clothes a lot. And yes, I have had family members, not immediate family members, but family members make comments about, oh, are you gonna ever stop wearing that top? And my answer is not until it falls apart if I love it, right? If I get tired of something like the two tops that I just showed you, I will put it away for a while and then take it back out. So I have a history of doing that too, and I love that. New revelations about, and also my kids also have capsule wardrobes. It makes laundry time easier. It makes dressing time in the morning easier. My daughter has a capsule wardrobe, and it really fantastically works out for us. For my kids, I do spend a little bit more because I have to wash their clothes a lot more often, but generally they will outgrow the clothes before they fall apart anyways, so it works out. Mila Gross said, hi Mina, I've been following you for years. You've always had a great sense of style. Thank you so much. That's such a lovely compliment, and I really appreciate that because I've never felt like I've had a good sense of style because I guess I don't fit into like any of the classic categories where, I hope this makes sense. Like, you know how people are like, you know, I dress classic or I have a classic style. And I like it when people say that because I admire that, but I don't have that style, and I find that it doesn't look good on me. Like the trench coat and like the typical white button-down shirts, like so not me. So when I look at other capsule wardrobes, I often feel like I can't wear any of those things that they show. And in my mind in the beginning, it was like, well, then I can't have a capsule wardrobe. But I absolutely can. It just means redefining it and doing it in a way that fits my lifestyle and my way. And my lifestyle changes every year. If you have young children, then you know what I mean, right? Like as my kids are going older, like for example, last year my husband and I weren't doing so many date nights. When we went out, it was mostly just with families, with our family, or like with one other couple. Now this year it's very different, which I want to talk to you about that too, and maybe in a separate video. There's been a couple of like interesting changes in some things that we're doing, and I want to discuss them in case it can be helpful or inspiration for anybody else. So now I knew that I needed clothes that I can transition easily and be ready. Sometimes he will literally text me at 4 p.m. when he's driving home from work and say, I'll be home in 30 minutes, let's go somewhere. So I didn't want to have a wardrobe where I'm like wearing an outfit that I needed to change out of to plan. I just want to be able to throw on a lipstick, put on some high heels, and I'm ready for an adventure. Trisha said, say hi, Alina. I hear your sweet little voice in the background. Mina, I'm not sure if I spelled her name right, but that's how I spell Alina's name. You're a great mom. Thank you, Trisha. My Alina's name is spelled A-L-I-N-A. I like the way you spell it as well. We just kept it that way because mine is M-I-N-A, so it's just kind of easier, and we wanted it to match. Alina, you want to come? Say hi. Evelyn said, I haven't seen your stunning face in a while. I'm glad to see you today. I have stalked Instagram for a while to see pictures. Oh, we're going to have to put this down. Do you want me to take the whole thing down so you can be in it? There, there she is. And she's wearing one of her Capsule favorites. This dress gets a lot of mileage in Alina's closet. This is one of her favorite dresses. It's from Gymboree. I find that the Gymboree quality lasts a lot better. Sure. Just don't break them like the previous 3 that you played with. You want me to put it on? Okay. Here we go. Let's do it this way. Oops.
Did you break it?
No, I didn't break it. Okay, there you go.
Hi.
Hi. Mila said, can you do a capsule wardrobe video for kids? I tend to overbuy and really would like to minimize their closet. I just have no idea how to start one. Ooh, that's a great one. So let me talk a little bit about it right now. Now I have to hunch down because I lowered my whole system. So, but that's okay because you get like a different view. So with kids, okay, let me talk boys versus girls. So with boys, the best thing I found is to buy them neutral colored bottoms. I've talked about this before in other capsule wardrobe videos that I used to buy my kids like these shorts with like checks on them and all these different colors, and I found that matching the tops was like stressful, more for me, because they would come down in like a blue checkered short with like a yellow shirt, and then that would like make me feel panicked, and I would say, can you please wear a blue shirt with that? Yes, baby? Sure. Is it already there? Okay, I'll go get it for you in a minute. It's empty? Okay. Can you give me, how many minutes can you give me?
5.
5? Oh, that's generous. Thank you. You can, and actually you can stay here in the video, so that will inspire you to wait it out. Come here. Okay, you said you'll give me 5 minutes. I'm talking about your wardrobe, actually. They want to know like about your pretty dresses. Can I tell them about that? Okay, so now what I've done is they get black shorts and khaki shorts, black pants and khaki pants, and then jeans. So as you can notice, all of those bottoms can go with any colored shirt.
How I give you 100?
You'll give me 100 minutes? Oh, that's very generous. I don't think I'm going to be on here for 100 minutes, though.
Why?
Because that's like really long. Nobody has that kind of time to listen to me.
So, are you going to get tired?
Yeah, I might get tired. So, yes. So, and then with I let the tops be more colorful because anything will match with that. And so, of course, like my oldest is 13 and he has his kind of own personal style. And so I let him pick out his clothes. He loves wearing khaki bottoms, black and white khaki pants, and then I think they're called khakis, like Dockers, you know what I mean? And then button down, like that's he loves wearing that. So those are the outfits he'll buy. And typically they'll have about, my oldest one is really minimalist, way far beyond than what I'm even comfortable with, and he probably has 10 items in his entire wardrobe. He's a weirdo. I swear, I don't know where he gets it from, I swear. That's just how he's happy. My middle son is the one that visually likes to see a lot of clothes. The good news is that he gets a lot of hand-me-downs from my older son, so I hang those clothes up on the side so visually he can see that there's a lot of clothes waiting for him to be fitting into. And then his capsule wardrobe is about 15 items. So yes, I'm playing a little bit of trickery there, but hey, you got to go with what works with your kids, and that's what works for him. As long as he can see the other clothes and that he's like excited and waiting to fit into them, he's okay with having a capsule wardrobe. With Alina, I have, she's a colorful girl. She loves clothes. She's a clone of me. I see you. She's an exact clone of me. She loves clothes. She loves makeup. She loves shoes. So she has like probably about 20-25 pieces in her capsule. But again, I keep everything mixed and matchable. She loves purple, she loves pink, she loves glitter and sparkle, so I play with that. I buy shorts and pants that have a lot of sparkles and glitter, but that can be easily matched with any top. Same thing with dresses. I mean, dresses are pretty self-explanatory. Each child has 3 pair of pajamas, and we have enough underwear and socks to take us a week because we do laundry every week. So It's very easy and simple. They each have one rain jacket type situation coat and one heavier coat that they don't wear here a lot, but you know, when we travel or if there are those odd days when it's like in the 30s, they have a coat. So does that make sense? Oh, shoes. Each of my children at any given time have 2 to 3 pairs of shoes because I don't know what it is with my kids, but they literally outgrow their shoes like every 2 months, it feels like. So we never have more than 2 to 3 pairs of shoes for them. And it works for us, mainly because it's so hot here that they're in their flip-flops for most of the year anyways. I hope that explains it. I will do a capsule wardrobe for them. Oh, Alina, you're getting a lot of cutie pies and sweets and highs. Thank you. I will show you my kids' summer wardrobe and spring and summer wardrobe as well, if that helps you. But where you start is start with the bottoms. I find that it's the easiest, like stay with neutral colors. For example, I only buy bottoms in like black, gray, or like for example, I love black pants over jeans any day because it feels more dressed up. And like this is as like exciting my bottom will ever get. Like this is probably like the most exciting bottom because I can still wear this with a lot of different colors. So if you keep your bottoms simple, nobody notices the bottom half of you that much anyways, and then you can have more fun with your tops. That is my advice for that. So I will let you ladies go. As you heard, I only had 5 minutes from Alina to finish up because she's waiting on me to get her some milk. And yes, so I will catch you guys. The next video that I do, oh, okay, so Friday's Babes Club, we're talking about the art of feminine embodiment. And the next video I do on here will be probably about healthy relationships and like compromises versus compliments. Okay, so that's something that I want to share with you guys. Something Irfan and I have recently worked out a couple of things that we were kind of like feeling like we were having to compromise, but we were able to complement, and it worked out great. Thank you so much, ladies. Bye. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mimi, you want to say bye?
Bye-bye.